Life has been good. It has been good. It has changed in certain ways. I've been acting for a while. I've been acting since I was 13.
Every once in a while, a new face appears on screen, and you just know they're different. That's exactly what happened with Taylor Polidore Williams, the new Mrs. Bellary in the trending Black in Beauty series. Taylor didn't arrive the film industry with noise or hype, just raw talent, quiet confidence, and a presence you couldn't ignore. From her standout appearance in Snowfall to her growing list of roles, Taylor has been steadily proving that she's not just passing through Hollywood, she's here to stay. And while many are still discovering her, those paying attention already know this is only the beginning. Lucky for you all, and especially for those getting to discover her, I'd give you all a backstory and some insights on Taylor. Before we get started, kindly give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to get hooked for more insights on the lives or your favorite black screen masters. Before Taylor Polidore became a familiar face on television and streaming screens, before layered performances and breakout roles, her story began quietly, rooted in family, faith, and a shy child discovering her voice.
Taylor Polidore was born and raised in Houston, Texas, spending most of her childhood in the suburban community of Katy, just outside the city. It was not a place known for producing Hollywood stars, but it was a place where discipline, community, and aspiration could take root. Raised by both parents alongside a younger brother, Taylor grew up in a close-knit household that valued structure and encouragement over spectacle. As a child, Taylor was naturally shy. She wasn't the loudest voice in the room or the one craving attention. In fact, it was that very shyness that unintentionally pushed her toward performance. At just 4 years old, Taylor surprised her parents by announcing she wanted to audition for a school play, an unexpected declaration that marked the first time she consciously stepped toward the spotlight. Growing up in a predominantly white suburban environment, Taylor also developed an early awareness of identity and belonging. While her schools lacked cultural diversity, she found connection in black churches, where storytelling, music, and collective experience offered a sense of grounding and pride. Those formative contrasts between visibility and invisibility, between comfort and curiosity, would later inform the depth she brought to her characters. Education played a central role in her development. Taylor attended Seven Lakes High School in Katy, Texas, where she continued to hone her interest in storytelling and performance. But the most transformative decision of her early life came next.
Determined to deepen her connection to black culture and creative purpose, Taylor chose to attend a historically black college, enrolling at Clark Atlanta University in Georgia. There, she earned a Bachelor of Arts in filmmaking, gaining not only acting insight, but an understanding of storytelling from behind the camera as well. Clark Atlanta University did more than educate her, it affirmed her. She has credited the school's environment, creative rigor, and motto, "Find a way or make one," with shaping her confidence and resilience. Instead of seeing herself as simply an actress waiting to be chosen, Taylor learned to see herself as a storyteller with agency. By her early teens, she had already made her first on-screen appearance in Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, 2008, but it was her upbringing, years of quiet discipline, creative exploration, and cultural self-discovery that truly prepared her for a career that would require patience more than speed. What followed were years of groundwork. Instead of chasing lead roles prematurely, Taylor became a working actress, the kind who learns by doing. She appeared in true crime reenactment series such as Snapped, Killer Couples, and Fatal Attraction, projects that demanded emotional precision and realism. These roles were not glamorous, but they sharpened her instincts. They taught her how to convey intensity, vulnerability, and truth with limited screen time, skills that would become invaluable later in her career. Her television presence gradually expanded. Guest appearances on shows like The Resident, Step Up, High Water, and Genius, Aretha allowed her to move seamlessly across genres: medical drama, dance-driven storytelling, and historical biography. With each role, she became more versatile and more visible, though still flying just beneath mainstream radar. The first real shift in momentum came between 2018 and 2019, with her recurring role as Lisa on the CW superhero series Black Lightning. The show gave her continuity, a chance to develop a character over time rather than in fragments. It was here that casting directors started to recognize her range: composed, emotionally grounded, and capable of holding weight within ensemble casts. But Taylor Polidore's defining professional chapter arrived in the early 2020s. From 2021 to 2023, she played Dallas Alley in the FX crime drama Snowfall. The role was sharp, unapologetic, and dangerous, far removed from earlier supporting appearances. Dallas was complex, morally conflicted, and emotionally charged, and Taylor delivered the character with restraint rather than excess. The performance placed her in a critically respected series and introduced her to a wider, more serious audience. Almost simultaneously, she appeared in All American, Homecoming, portraying Tootie, a role that connected deeply with her own HBCU experience. The show offered another version of Taylor Polidore on screen: warm, grounded, and socially aware, demonstrating her ability to navigate both grit and tenderness within the same era of her career.
By 2022, Taylor stepped into leading woman territory with All BLK's supernatural drama, Wicked City, marking her first major leap into front-facing storytelling. It was a signal that she was no longer being tested, she was being trusted. Then came the turning point. In 2024, Tyler Perry cast Taylor Polidore in a leading role on Netflix's drama series Beauty in Black. The project represented a career-defining shift: global distribution, heightened visibility, and the chance to anchor a dramatic narrative at scale. For Taylor, it was not a sudden rise, it was a long-delayed arrival. Critically, what distinguishes Taylor Polidore's professional life is how intentionally it has unfolded. She did not reinvent herself every year, she refined herself. She trusted training, education, and timing, drawing on her background in filmmaking to understand storytelling beyond just her own lines. Today, Taylor Polidore stands as a symbol of what sustained preparation looks like in an industry obsessed with instant breakout moments. Her career is proof that visibility is more powerful when it arrives after discipline, not before. She didn't rush the spotlight, she earned it. For years, Taylor worked quietly in an industry that rarely rewards speed with longevity. Small roles, recurring appearances, and steady character work defined her early career. She was visible, but not yet spotlighted. During that period, her income reflected the reality of a working actress: episodic paychecks, modest film fees, and long stretches where preparation mattered more than profit. Everything began to shift when consistency turned into credibility. By the time Taylor Polidore secured recurring roles on series like Black Lightning, Snowfall, and All American, Homecoming, her earning power stabilized. These were not one-episode appearances, they were sustained roles that brought reliable income, union benefits, and industry trust. This stage of her career marked the transition from struggling artist to financially self-sufficient professional. But the real financial turning point came with lead-level visibility. When Taylor stepped into leading and co-leading roles, culminating in her breakout performance in Beauty in Black on Netflix, her net worth entered a new phase. Streaming platforms operate on global scale, and lead actors in serialized dramas often see their earnings multiply not only through higher episode fees, but through contract negotiations, residual structures, brand opportunities, and long-term career leverage. As of the mid-2020s, Taylor Polidore's net worth is commonly estimated within the low to mid-seven-figure range, approximately $1 million to $3 million, with strong potential for continued growth. This range reflects not just acting income, but upward trajectory. Unlike some celebrity figures whose net worth plateaus early, Taylor's is still climbing. Her 2026 net worth is not disclosed. There are no public reports of reckless spending, extravagant purchases, or lifestyle inflation that often accompanies sudden success. Her financial profile suggests deliberate growth, consistent with someone who came up understanding how fragile opportunity can be in entertainment. Education in filmmaking gave her insight into how projects are built and sustained, and that knowledge appears mirrored in how she manages her career and resources. Taylor Polidore's net worth is most powerful not because of the number attached to it, but because of where she is in her journey. She hasn't peaked. She hasn't cashed out. She's positioned herself at the beginning of her most lucrative years, with creative control and global visibility finally aligned.
In Hollywood, money often arrives loudly and leaves quietly. Taylor's has arrived quietly, and it's staying. And that, more than any figure, is the real measure of wealth. Next up, let us get into her home. Taylor Polidore's home is not the kind splashed across glossy magazines or announced with headlines and helicopter shots. It doesn't scream arrival, it breathes it. After over a decade of steadily building her career, navigating auditions, recurring roles, and long stretches of waiting, her rise finally crossed into something tangible. And with that shift came the kind of space that marks a new chapter. While Taylor has kept the details of her residence private, industry observers describe her living situation as aligned with early peak earning years for television drama leads, typically placing an actress of her stature in a high-end Los Angeles or Atlanta residence, valued between $1.5 million and $3 million, depending on location, size, and whether the property is owned or long-term leased. These are not mega compounds. They are refined, modern homes designed for comfort, privacy, and creative restoration. The space is imagined as contemporary and calm. Clean architectural lines, natural light, open rooms that allow quiet after emotionally demanding performances. A home that lets the day settle. This is the kind of residence chosen by actors who work intensely but live intentionally. Places where scripts are read at kitchen counters, not red carpets. Unlike celebrity mansions built to perform wealth, Taylor's home reflects transition. From recurring player to lead actress. From audition cycles to production schedules. From uncertainty to security. At this stage, the greatest luxury isn't size, it's stability. Her mansion is likely located in a creative-friendly neighborhood. Close enough to sets and studios, yet removed enough to protect peace. Homes in these areas commonly range from 2,500 to 4,000 square feet, with values driven more by location and privacy than extravagance. For someone whose career has just expanded globally through streaming, this balance is deliberate. Inside, the atmosphere is imagined as purposeful. Spaces to reflect, spaces to work, spaces to disconnect. A home that doesn't compete with her career, but supports it. No rooms designed to impress guests, only rooms designed to hold her life. Like her home, Taylor Polidore has never made noise with what she drives, and that, in many ways, tells you everything you need to know about her. For someone whose career was built slowly, step by step, role by role, cars were never about status. In the earlier chapters of her professional life, a vehicle represented freedom and reliability. It meant crossing cities for auditions, showing up prepared, and leaving without fanfare. Comfort mattered. Function mattered. Flash did not. As her career gained momentum, especially with recurring television roles and eventually lead-level visibility, Taylor's approach to cars evolved, but subtly. Her taste reflects a woman who values control, calm, and confidence, not spectacle. Rather than curating a garage built for attention, her collection aligns with the kind of vehicles chosen by professionals who live on their own schedules. Industry patterns suggest that actresses at Taylor's career stage typically favor one primary luxury vehicle, occasionally paired with a secondary option for convenience. These are often modern luxury sedans or compact SUVs, priced in the $55,000 to $110,000 range. Cars that offer premium interiors, smooth handling, advanced safety features, and quiet cabins. Vehicles like these don't announce arrival. They carry you there privately. Taylor Polidore's car collection, if you can even call it a collection, is best understood as intentional minimalism. One reliable daily driver that serves long production days and city traffic, possibly a second vehicle for comfort on travel-heavy weeks. Together, the total estimated value of her automotive choices would likely fall between $90,000 and $170,000. Modest by celebrity standards, but perfectly aligned with a rising star who treats longevity as the real luxury. What stands out most is what's missing. There are no reports of exotic supercars, no multi-million-dollar vintage purchases, no rotating carousel of statement vehicles meant to perform wealth on camera. That absence isn't coincidence, it's philosophy. Taylor Polidore emerged from years of patience. People with that kind of history tend to protect what they build instead of decorating it. Her automobiles are likely chosen for privacy, discreet design, understated silhouettes, interiors designed to retreat into after emotionally heavy scenes. In a city where traffic can steal hours and visibility can attract the wrong kind of attention, the ideal car isn't loud, it's controlled. Quiet horsepower, smooth acceleration, interiors designed for clarity. That is the kind of luxury Taylor's lifestyle suggests. Taylor Polidore's personal life unfolds with the same quiet confidence that defines her rise in Hollywood. While audiences know her for layered performances and emotional realism, the woman behind the roles has always chosen intention over noise, especially when it comes to love. For years, Taylor kept her private life exactly that, private. As her career gained momentum, she resisted the urge to make her relationships part of the narrative. Instead, she focused on building herself, creatively, emotionally, and spiritually, before allowing anyone fully into her world. That sense of self-possession would eventually become the foundation of her greatest partnership. Taylor Polidore's husband, Jerro Williams, is not a man from Hollywood. He does not share red carpets or chase visibility. He is a surgical resident from Atlanta, deeply committed to medicine, discipline, and service. Their paths crossed in a way that mirrored Taylor's own journey, slow, grounded, and without performance. This was not a whirlwind romance built for social media. It was something quieter and far more enduring. When Jerro proposed to Taylor on Christmas Day in 2022, it was intimate and symbolic. No spectacle, just clarity. Two people choosing each other with certainty. Nearly 2 years later, on May 4, 2024, they married in a ceremony surrounded by close family and friends, a moment Taylor later described as one of the most meaningful days of her life.
What makes their relationship compelling is not aesthetics, but alignment.
Taylor and Jerro exist in demanding worlds that require long hours, emotional presence, and relentless discipline. Acting and medicine are very different professions, yet they share a deep understanding of sacrifice. That mutual respect defines their marriage. Taylor has openly referred to Jerro as her greatest supporter, someone who anchors her during intense filming schedules and long periods away from home. Their marriage does not compete with her career, it stabilizes it. Taylor's personal life is rooted in family. Raised in a close-knit household in Texas, she carries strong values of loyalty, privacy, and faith. She maintains a deep bond with her parents and her younger brother, and those familial relationships remain central despite growing fame. Even as her visibility expanded globally, she never distanced herself from the people who shaped her. In daily life, Taylor values simplicity. She enjoys routines that ground her, quiet mornings, faith, fitness, reflection, and time away from the spotlight. She does not overshare, rarely performs vulnerability for attention, and carefully protects the parts of her life that matter most. Marriage did not change that instinct, it reinforced it. Today, Taylor Polidore stands not only as a rising star, but as a woman rooted in love, discipline, and clarity. And there you have it, an insight into the life of one of Hollywood's most watched actresses at the moment. Hope it was worth your while. Before leaving, like, share, and subscribe. I sure hope to see you in the next video.